the price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy, back up on a backboard. When she ask me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need the relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat, chain, and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Pop up. You need a in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I'm just here to remind you, but never mommy, man.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Hi, everyone. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Odell Beckham, 92 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. So from back deep in their home team. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
In your face.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Odell Beckham, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're...
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Oh, he stays on. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Knocks him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in KC. And the Bengals out to the early advantage. Andy Dalton leading the charge offensively. They'll look to throw here on first down. Going deep here for Stills. That's going to be caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenny Stills, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator,
so now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Julio Jones, an 80-yard. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Antonio Brown, 99 yards. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Let's go!
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground, and he usually goes up and gets it.
And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Fighting to stay upright. Steps away to his... And the Miami Dolphins are into the end zone. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Odell Beckham on his way to a... This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Antonio Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now back to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Julio Jones, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big time.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now let's go. Blue line.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he fends it off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Kerry Hyder in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there for the Dolphins. 63 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here we go now.
Being chased out left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Gonna air it out deep for Gronk. He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Looking for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Miami, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it'll be their first loss of the season. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.